and boy, just the fear of a child. Answers whoever may lie. Oh, because of a coco. Everybody, yes, it's in the song. Wait. There is no mountain too great. Hear these words and calculate.
On the other fucking
entertainment review.
And then, Mr. Button, some
entertainment review. Entertainment review.
What's in a bum for Tennessee?
Entertainment review.
Ghana for my man of France, your man of what on the other fucking
entertainment review.
And then, Mr. Button, some
entertainment review. Entertainment review.
What's in a bum for Tennessee?
Entertainment review.
Ghana for my man of France, your man of France, your man of France. Oh, you're going to do because you're when the baby done, Mama, the bread. I got a double mouse and me to buy a grabber. Oh, you're going to be doctor, I can't. I want to make up a enemy in your man. I must send you. Make up a photo, I'm young Guava. If you're single,
what can you wait? Yes, this song is 20 years. 20 good years. Wow. It's when I'm saying it, I am banana. But anyway, Kobna just celebrated a year, Sa and Yumi Asoy 20 good years. From Nyumwe. A deep 20 years. Nansenya na oprom oye the launch a year. One of these places I want to celebrate here. They are looking at doing a remake of this song, probably featuring all stars and all of that. This song is 20 good years. Sammy, what kind you way?
Yeah. Aso.
Yes.
The famous Aso.
Aso every 20 years.
Yes. Me kaipa because sometimes when I'm directed my first movie 20 years ago. And so Kwabena dear meet Mark say how see a raw music scene especially through Conti, you know, a song on any year and San Crown or Bay Ason. Like sometimes not continue winning artist of the year. Intino Kwabena feature on it continue ye no e prepare no e man kofu hu e na Kwabena so e obi a wa back e nyum bebrebe but at that time ni enim say ono until say continue feature no e wo ni project na album so a after that no dey aso buy intino aso de make me aka say ɛsa yɛ nnwuma ɛka nkɔɔfoɔ nsɛm ma wɔ mu like
Sembe sa.
bonia yɛ wɔ ɔman yi mu Ghana ha bonia yɛ ayɛ sɛ yi no enti no ɛka nkɔɔfoɔ nsɛm ma wɔ mu kyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ nnwuma a yɛwerɛ mfi da. 20 years, even 30 years, your best celebrities, it will still be fresh in our mind.
But I think they are looking at doing a remake of the song.
It is very important. Say you cry the kind of pony who be a year a can promise. The kind of pony who be I need the air with Sako the air and we see or you hear on one so be putty paying for Cassie also. No, my year said the bay after 10 years time no. Yes, I celebrate best celebrity also 30-10. Now you come. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, Kojo. Yeah, I saw it the 20 years.
Oh yes, hooray! I saw the pa and I saw the no more ever tough film no. Obia, it was an instant hit because na ekba high life now. Ejinamu yes at times when say na hip life ni jinamu pa na kwabra dey a different twist in the content in the raps no and the lyrics in the song no, was so relatable because said time na man for bebre no a man need their woman what I say ma tete member ni bebre ma
member ni mo dem tete ma na
say ma dey na aba ne aha etina ma na atete member etia no top fam no omusomu amu ekomom onyonko amene omoko siata frɛ
ana member no bi agil gela we ngosia be ne
siati bafo
onya onia ma ye no bi asim no watumi agil gela usi dey
o say dia ma bi a watama no watoka ama no me je safo minute na me safo
na wato ade ama oba ntumi ne ntra usa akoji
oba ya toka ama 20 years ago be ma to dan ama watoka ama now gusu fa da chia
we took aka da uchimes
na ede na hye wani ase mema na afofo ni bi so enye what ma say mema na afofo ni bi so tirimu odene so obi tu kwan so obi a ya me the Israel hwe ya asoma me kwaba
onhwe so say
na me ba ya o de misika adwa na nka it's very bad so enyum no de futu a na ewum ne ensem no enu nti na 20 years still your boy me say yes you still relate to it I don't see kwabra there you can see be a dance dear fa kwabra ho I didn't say empon your time no cry enso ye but kudos to a job well done 20 years music egusu etiapo and nyame ma yenkwa another 20 years to come still aso will be aso yankopon isa kwabra.
All right, JB, you have the final say.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I saw by any day, not that time, room say, na kata 7 womb. Timika 06 in my bagana. And I'll be some in fact, your friend is saying, album, men Tom Van Brennan. And I'm saying, they want to cobra. But that time I kata, you bet you can Castro Mune, hip life, what I say. But me tea album, no. And I me tea, you say, May, I say, a diary, no. Yeah, May, those type of songs. I'm saying, hey, guy, where you good, though. 18 me and Kasana Nyumba out. The one night about as a commercial as the one to put Anna and Shada and Chemisa. But USD, all the party scenes I saw was everywhere. This goes to show, Charlie, when you drop a quality album, it will, test it when it comes to aging, it will age well. So I'm glad to say he's still here and physically he's taking care of himself and good.
He's very good.
Oh yeah, he looks very good. It's very that's one thing. I mean no homo.
I said Kwabna said you Kwabna figure ne de okuta sexy body nti wo kan fo a
and easy
na eti ahwan na fusu ani na yi
me so me and men kan Israel obey check ya na efuru ne ba ko fusu.
Okay, yenko ahumane so na yenko disa nkomo yi senya medi kankai one of the UK promoters and Nasi Ebeka say event organizers no anano ada na omu hosti omo hosti discussing segment bi ewo X tete no na nke friend Twitter and we so no ewo Ghana web mu Dennis Terrier on the 18th of July no ne nsem kekan bi ode beto ho na ne yepese yehwe na yedi hu nkomo kakra na wo trema wo si Ghana media no enwuma sebi mpreduasa etiefo mebisrem amanimu a enwuma nyansan hyeda nimu ne promoti enwuma enye papa enwuma enka hwe emfa yenko baabia ena sese Ghana media ne ye promoti na me kind story ha e wo potokasem kakra or say there are such platforms tend to champion senseless songs, citing instances where artists singing incoherent music are embraced by the media over truly talented musicians. The media has a role to play in this. The media tends to project music that would not take us anywhere. Recently, one Ghanaian media platform, one artist was spitting some bars that did not make sense. And they picked it up and they were making a big deal out of it. I was like, hold on a minute. There are better music out there. This guy is just like a comedian, yet everyone was hyping him like he had done something creative, he said. He challenged media stakeholders to reconsider the kind of content they promote and focus on promoting positive music. You have a big platform, let's promote good music, let's promote positive music, and let's put the rubbish music aside. Na me kan ye sa article you na me busa me ho say na enwom no de when na ye rubbish no anas because e bi wo ha enwom bi wo ha kasa kra ni so ye frɛ bibi miming said de no mo ye na no nkwa beda na enwom o. So which one is the good music and which one is the rubbish music? And ye besua de na ya hwɛ say no kra aso media no sebio enwom a emfa yenko babia na ye promote ana yenko ahoma no so na ye ne enua be ma Austin Wood ended in komo kakra senia mekan no say eba no Ghana enwum to abakwasem mu ene ye entertainment industry no as a whole Austin Wood obi a owo mu nimde pa nti ye be ko ne ho ne ye na twetwe komo kakra sania ma ya pamfo no so abem Austin wote mekan ma akwa abashonko de ba entertainment review so
ya me jo so me ma onso ahana me chia woni watiefo nyina me da so se moto sa e de frame.
Yes ya da se ye frɛ wo no utumi gi ye so
ya same so e same se me chia
what Sammy Austin so your chia Austin yen hwɛ sa article yi anase sa
ya answer na obebi same no on say more 20 years of ASO but me feel like 3 of the people in the studio nobody talked about the influence of Kontinhene on the song.
I think that's Sammy Bosso kakra.
But over Kontinhene, what he achieved on the song, on say a young man in 2001 comes up from SHS. Now wabeye assistant any AKTC, Madame Fupabeko. Now we winning the biggest award on the Ghana Music Award night over Kujenchi. Now feature, that is why he will be featured on it by Kwabena. So it's a classic piece of music, but we can't also do away with the influence Kontinhene had on that particular song because of the era the song found itself where we were blending high life music and hip life music. So ABI oversight said but I think Kontinhene should be also talked about. And Kwabena Beyena 20 years of Asono, at least Kontinhene should have a certain recognition in the discussions that we have. Because history is very important. It said in Chirimana Banonsubihu Omo because Kwabena is Aso. Aso is Kwabena. But someone was also on it that gave it a certain mileage during that period, which is Kontinhene. And one another person medical.
Okay. Yeah, say Austin. And yenko yenko and then ye so which Dennis Terrier from UK, one of the UK promoters on Aquaba UK no Ninsem Kanya wode abay Watrema was Ghana media no ye promote senseless songs more than music that makes sense and I say ye promote bad songs more often rather than positive songs. No, so when in the dream, sir.
Me hear that particular discussion. and I have a problem with certain words that have been used. And in context, it's very difficult appreciating why those words are used. So you can say, "Nyumbinyanse ni mua." Edi ni epakere. You can say "nyumbinya." They also be kind of shy if we say "edi ene nyum," "ne di na eye nyum." Nyum enye kasa ne nkoa. Eye rhythm no, any beat na ka ho no. Na obi edi ne kasa ba be ka ho. If you want to do a kasa ni so tie Beethoven na kasa ni so fair release mo o se san wo no mo so ye musicians so ze no so ye nyom
no correct
symphony ni aka no se kasa ni so nti e was ye careful ade a ye be kasa nyansa wo mu na nyansa ni but the was you hu be die ye free ba so wo hu ya ebiti so kai time na over 50 years ago. No? And the problem it caused because of where Ghana found itself in political circles na making. So because near si bimu didi abaimu ne bimu ni you know of course I had problem that time but you ya obehu asasema making e no cre ebiem won say maame comforter no ya we dem so wani afika kra wo no de wo behu ebitie de wo akiri pa maame comforter no
yeah
who say asase da ho eniwura ye say ye kuti anwum ti a chama rollins so unim sa
yeah
who say sa tuma anwum ni bai ni sa na amanfo kan ye say ye kuti anwum ti a chama rollins wa fa Ghana abonefo yen hwe kanewu ase gbamfini ese wo gbetia Chama Rollins creativity but also wutia o se wakwako bruni painti mamento bruni we die se ne nyini nipa o kanasem but wuntimi ga so wo nipa ni creativity enti ayana ye kase nyumbinyansa wo munyansa ni mu a sometimes I find it difficult to appreciate the kind of say eye nyansa ebi fast forward who says see a wo bisa say gospel for no one bo omunyom etufuo omunyom amanfo pe kasare ni nsem ne wo mu no Kenya me asem a Macabraham din timi mfim da reverend one edin so a ebeye significant or synonymous in obiale say ma master say the padodo na pe na asem yi it would open my piece for my tiefo amfre ni enka say ma master no pe you get close to 70% of taxi drivers no mo makaze omo pe ma master nyom. But yeah, on some master releasing the first album, Sammy Behu. Near Senor Nepapo, Mukaseti, I will Ghana. Okay, Sanum, Tichiri no mammy, Tichiri no Tichiri, aha, Cassetti at Annumono. I say you put Yanu, Yaminum, and you say yes to someone, Samoso. But what you moon some beyond Tichiri no Tichiri, Mamma, what you say, Tony wants someone and I'm a master. It is that time and Kelly Mamma Sakaze on Casamua, a year way of Putianis annual manua, and Ka on the bomb Mejaja Casa, and come a bo and you will do now what bonua at Tomon for Apomasono. It you know, the Diamacase. Every music genre piano is identified by something. And apart from gospel, no, I don't know which music genre is identified by message or lyrics apart from gospel. It will be a young, let's say, na putuna Stone Boy, and they are no car also. But we shouldn't play that song, and as a Stone Boy is not a good musician. Because when you compare Patapasco, Patumana, and the Tupo Stone Boy, Putuno one, difference being a room. But because they were Patapano, people were speaking against it. But Stonebwoy, we know say he's quality musician. Into a putu, Shatawale freedom, they are not kind. They are not kind. Freedom, they are freedom. But music goes beyond the idea of futu. And yes, I mean, keep it, that's a break, Gamanamone, Daddy Lumbamo, and in Anam Pedumo, any Reverend Macabraham, would there be? And no one be if Olivia, I know a month walk to no, and also a day. Sakodia Bohana, Quabra, this also over studio. So, teach your muda. Oh, you say a drama, if you're not so me more, baby, and also a drama so can be pabrabo.
That is it.
Memani or ban nemuasem so can't be pabrabo. If you are not to work somewhere, a brabo munsem de bia, it be a to some, it be our rism, it be a said, oh, your brandy also break too much journey. It is all comfort quite there too, if you any pay me life, I say. If you see a Bemani or bank telling a good year, it's not that the lumba ball pony.
So then just say Mitiania Wukenya. Na say yen shada yen to mean na saying kase nyumbi wo ha nyansa wo ma nyumbi wo ha nyansa ni bibi say ni ho.
The be any nyansa, e di any nyansa. That lumba ball pony no nyansa wo ma na say nyansa ni.
Nyansa.
Darling, mama believe wo baby ya.
Darling,
mama this is the first time and nyansa wo ma na nyansa ni.
Nyansa wo mo.
Di any nyansa. And I make say oh and you mun futu nyum nko
right.
And you futu nyum nko and the only music genre it is identified by lyrics or message. Gospel. Many will be also gospel. And people even have an issue with that. Say message in the cry canon. Gospel no so if you wa entina me de mama Esther dey to we because people said say sufre wunyame by nana machi any kumfie koye me ho ade I just you can't touch me by that bre it's preaching idea Bible ka say yenye but mama Esther bo chichire no mama e chichire no chichire say time but people were saying say eno so kuti anyom enye papa anaju boja ka yiri bom from Mensa Kairi Bumbo and also no man for see so it you can see Yansa and won't be more on a day. That is why message now you'll be referring to as Yansa. And I may say you can see Yansa in terms of message that lumba ball pony any I'm not to your Buddha. And we can see Yansa anymore now. We can see Yansa anymore. We know what problem because bear money or bar and the moon semonzo and so can you pabra bon it will dear in the answer uko adwuma so na yesi brepo mu je ni a nyansa ma e kan ya bra bon be ma so ni oba da no and so can ni pabra bon it an to can some be ni pabra bon da dia but you can say obi die nyansa wo mu bi de me monyo mo no ni sa je na we will be killing talent because scopa to man na yesi nyansa ni mu no e di patapebu amanoni ama Atletico Madrid stadium ho Wanda Metropolitano wo ma bo sa anyom ni wo woni me ade etima ya ma patapa so dia hwede busia pupu na sombo boy ni nyansa be ni wu sambu na nyansa be ni wu they can say any ka dia asem na no wo ka but music is not all about say pa be tufo. Music is not all about say me bre me ho me bre me mojen. Music entails a lot of things.
So that means in a nutshell, no, yen to me kasa ye won be a rubbish and you be a rubbish music.
No, not rubbish. I know the over there can say you be a rubbish. Me anything I me theater program no. X and I found the difficulty. I think he was not able to put his point across well. But the point of blame media, no, I find an issue with that. You see, talent comes in many forms. And I know, say, it might not be that Nipa media or refer to Ablekuman and Ali.
Yeah.
So I have a problem with that. See, I'm really you became a big talent. I mean, can't we? Who say, Abeku Santana more? What do you know me radio so by and all? You can say the man for cassette here. You say, no, take what you say that qua Charlie Sam. And then Tomiana was in more. And when you said you will radio so, again will be a better no to my dear, no, or take him away. Are you saying there 20 years down the line? Think you can be Santana share. Finipa, the style, no, when you see was it bad? That's what I'm saying there. Talent, no, it comes in many forms. Yanshi near year can be the ashe, Yanshi near that will be the answer in my no one. You get talent, ashe. And that is the problem I have because I look manana later than all, and yet different from abebuo ni we na no obrafo bubu no any the style na no obrafo and so edi ye woni nyum bi no so no so you cannot tell me that Blue Banana is na some no kan nyansa ni ni nyansa enyom no ye bebo ani nyina ya kutu David shouldn't be that way a talent it will grow say you might say be or green horn that could you buy say no rap no na nyiti na tie it's improvement no so I have a challenge that kind of discussion with see anyi ni ya you bet me be talent you bet give me a bit more light and it will be very problematic. I have an issue with discussions I have in say now we are there subjective you say you impose on society nyansa and subjective if you impose it on society in an area of talent display it is very problematic for me.
Now, briefly, he made mention of say media no any promote but and era ya be. Sometimes some of the songs don't necessarily go through the traditional media that we know. Because ebi ohona yebe hosty maybe like a X live conversation be ebi obi akon TikTok live be and away na ade na agi boom viral. Then the community carries it along, and so who come social media and it's like it's everywhere, but it didn't typically come from Yemfano, the mainstream traditional media. Now, can you really blame the media for this?
Yeah, almost the work can be perfect, but the media also has a responsibility. Media no, and say and you be viral social media. Na and you follow ethical standards to be played on radio because I'm on for pay. No. On say social media no. Akra ethics wo because and you may be what they talk prompt you say when you feel why
yeah.
What did they mean say I say? Yeah. Asma me became very controversial. But we are on one discussion bisa panel na adwene. Unim say sa abre we mu ne wo no. Na konkonti ba ya nke ebe ba ne nyum no so nimza unse konkonti ba e pedophilia o so mpanyimfo fa nkwala nketenkwe so what nimza na nyum ne support so nimza uri eti konkonti ba mu nzam no
oh metie
we di oso minim so anso ono ana mepe enemre mu na nyum we ba ye ti di ya ko na nyum no a nke ya so ke ebe ba ne nyum no the same way o say GBC that time e ba ne udede na ya read nyum ude dem bebia so why because it did not go through ethical that is what the institution of GBC was saying, like you have said. And then social media the advent of social media na manyum be great community o baby but where I differ say he o baby na say no sebi ekotie nipa sensibilities two idea etia ensentre adwuma no a eno de difficult ni say obebo ka say nwum na gidi because enwum ekotie obi sensibilities no eno say obi aye nwum na ode free
omo medi dem
o odi tia a certain tribe obi aye nwum na odi promote rape culture and I say violence. And I say I'm telling you, we tie konkonti ba encourage pedophilia say empanifo fan kwada me radio so abi so no ana me pe by agni anko because that time no na we asese ne ye kutia sa anu manoma we no na move that point but we in media you have to be very very careful in the media no I want to be born no and the same thing to say come to kind of a story be our baby discussing the story no comes to kind of no discussing anopano na a bit me into to yaba yentem as on mine a bit me the problem aba ni sa ade na onye ade na obi nso abonyo na de into to yaba or the cassette yibi tribe bi any group of people bi ni say I know the wo ba because say yes no and no the I was media na responsible because responsibility eduma na ye dia man license na ye dia man it comes with responsibility if you ain't careful was hard I hit you abonting but even on social media crano yeah who the be to her, who will be reported, who says, I had the idea to we know. It's any sensibilities, so I can say, any baby, we are. On my catch, you say, pull it down, one pull it down, on by your account. If you're not the media, and you're careful, the kind of songs we put out there to promote, if it is not promoting unity, if it is going against people's sensibilities, if it is promoting ills in society, to say rape culture, to say media emphasize violence, we have the discretion to take it outside our playlist or out of our playlist.
Okay, Austin, you better say any a year wadrincha with the ababe buankomo, you made a sibibre.
And so made us, Miss Yawati for name of studio.
Me bache yo. Austin Wood ena yeneno etwetwen komo. Yabeba studio ha say na yene ya pamfo ababa be shase. Sami. Fa microphone na de mi gina so.
Yeah.
Yes. En komo we tie bi article in so wetiem. Wo de kan kra ye ka say enwum bi eye senseless. Ana say eye rubbish o nti ase ne say.
Baby a wugina obehu nnwom no ene de wom no na abeka say senseless. So akọ asori dem ati say enkofo to metia bonsam so metia bonsa de senseless ananya so. It de ogina asori dem ho no that time onu officer bonsam e wo ne nase na otia so no nyansa sema no. Ba utifie
omom di kin ko
utifie na wote nwom na say na bonsam no wo hina watia no so a watia bonsam so ya obeka say senseless enti until so baby a wugina no untimi describe bibi say senseless na me pesa me center Dennis Nkomodi ni nyina ewo how he describe ade no bonwa amonidin by Ablekuma Nana Liz asem na no oka wa amodin
physical for sanity
or sanity or sanity. You see yeah yetimi dru baby a yetimi ma entertainment no yet say ase sebi o like was said the bia wo chichiri nyansa sem esoa na wo ka kire nkofo enunti na ama Ghana Music Awards say no jisu obi bo afutuo nwom eno an ye friends oye a songwriter mi hu say na say ya mo obi songwriter wa twere wo do hu nwom bia eye na say no wo preachi abrabom nsem ni we bia ye say you are a best songwriter. What say Dennis Tiasi and say Ablekuma style of music no ye no like on well money di ba me de me kan o me kan so no ne onu ni obi a wako media so radio interview akọ ye rapper that social media trend this year apart from no ho abio obi ani ho enti no a. But what we need to understand is say, so even if you describe him as a comedian, is comedy not part of the art? Comedy is it not part of the art? So if he is a comedian, not or use music to sell his comedy, is it not part of your friend say entertainment business? And to know how he described it. And of course, the media in Ghana is doing so well. Because in UK, and you might blow from UK, by Ghana. Yeah, what Ghana ha media, yani blow nyum, emani do UK. And ye bini, your friend say, minu tokwaya ye queen. Agenda are we not promoting this young guy because what have you seen in him? Yeah, who be until they say obe blow ye kesena akwaba ebe inviting no to Ghana party in the park. And ye media na ye.
One of the arguments Obuki Sister Derby man be performing wa Akwaba UK. Na ufa Sister Derby nyuma oba. Eno no obeka ne say sebio you know in the context of
the all person can.
And yes I mean I make count.
Mm.
Obi na eka says I no wo de share sa context now no describe now because Sister Derby nyuma obo no sebio is it sensible or is it rubbish or what? Because utie Sister Derby nyuma obo and yet the typical enyuma obeka say oh enyuma dey you say I'm just saying that just to
wo enyum ne de entini ye wo genus no I hate to say obi say Kumawood for ya be for movie on pa ko love movie simple obi ani je abaifo de no enti na wo hwe ya ye eyinu say ye wo genus no ho no ma wo betime atwusu de wo pe oti ase me too me pe horror movie how many people now be share o my e be a young boy or any girl akoshe dem o beka say e horror movie but oh obi me de no oti ase me pe horror movies enti obia ne be de wo pe. And we cannot have a system where sebi yesu obia entro nyuma ya brabom nsem eye futu sem ene ho niema. We cannot have that. But say concentration in say yem pushy you know music a what potential say betimi aye dey penetrate outside there. Fine, then we all know so okay ebia artists be born home modern or baby and a direction no or person or penetrating to know let the media rally behind sebi and you say obia ko radio so akwa rap bia wuhu ye no ebia to you disgusting be a mouse so aden am nipa we cry opportunity so on radio so no there be or the kind of audience or appeal to a better social media na call for air no sebi omo hwe no a omudi ye videos bi no enye se bia homu so omunim nyansa na omniu really obi okro tie na ayi bi free ni so obi o bia na ra hokra opese o gigi nani nti okọ ayi a abranti ya ono so opanyom nti enyom a me pe ya bia mpese me bonyom a me pese me de gimani ma me nkọ na me nkotie obi ti se Ablekuma Nana Lace na me fa release me tension ono no de no starting a rap guy on Kwame Eugene Kwame Yogurt so no can me rap your rap comedian otie ni nsem a okeka ni nyina bia it was like that or then rap na ye comedy on okeka nsem a be mo ani age nti no we dey akwaba Mr. we are doing very well in Ghana media no ya ejuma said ya na as ye bi ani agusu say media no enye hwe my artists we are really doing very well for our artists and no na mo mutimi blow e me bi duru honum na omosumu e dey etimi frɛ omomo ba no it is the media and yes adwuma we nyina ntinye ba ko bi a sabi uko hu yen a obekan no na akoye te say Ghana no yen shedan to ye ninsi artists no so a omo ye niema papa no emma omayi how many has he seen to said you no on pen but on pen will be pay otiase ebia in the line of you choose the artist for the show ebia obi to say Ablekuma money trim on pen no cry but me catch you say then he say obetime blow at the star na ye blama Ghana for UK be demanding am or pay one pay obeba be fan it's an art. Okay. Act intino the only thing is all yen or bemen and near code the audience so no appeal to the audience. That's all. We are doing our best. Intino Mr. Na.
All right. Okay. JB. Me ame dokuno.
Me ame hono. Me kuta condom ubisa me se me de koye den. Me konwa ebia makohu. Me kan no se samesre. Yes. Ono ne nim de e ma na nije. Obi atie nyuma they have or they are looking for something. Untimi decide ma obi se we ana yenyansanum we na yenyansanum. Enkomo na ye bra na yedi no. Say we behind the scenes I bit me this ankomo no. But ye back show business mu dia. E se what show business ase. Shade Your friend you say he who calls the tune. I mean he who pays the piper calls the tune. Enti de obetwa nipa na obɔ nwom no. Ono na kyerɛ nwom a opese wuti. So what you say? Ana media mu no say kraman ka nipa enye wanwa. Enipa na ka kraman a wanwa. Enti no what the people want to hear no. That's an artist no they omo survey. Omo parties, omo weddings. They know the type of songs any day a movie Ghana for. Your movie industry. And my for movie na omo yi nyina no. It was because of the na happen with Kumasi. That is what these people in Kumasi find intriguing. By four movies in Ghana for they are intrigued by those type of movies. So the artists no they find ways or they their audience no mo pen ebe mamo. So what you say? It's in the moment I ever try say check the type of music we should promote no. That means we don't understand show business. We are here to the media is there to entertain, to inform and to educate. Entertainment no obi de ene say obi tie nyum te say Kofi Kenata obi susu de ene say obi say medical. Robert O'Neill ano ye Navy SEAL on ne ku a friend is saying Osama bin Laden, white guy who is a middle-aged white guy. Uni nyuma no tie Red Nation by the game. Uko tie nyum na he's talking about gang related activities and we are coming to fight. Ana N word this, F word this. But that is what gave that guy the motivation at that moment. It's man you Osama bin Laden now the whole world we are looking for him. And to obiane de enyum bi eyemano. The moment I just say when you that means say you are restricting creativity. So I say you are restricting creativity. Almost manifest nyum omo pe Kofi Kenata nyum omo pe why be me your dreams so bonyansa nyum Ghana. Akwabwamonyum. How many of them ana ko DJ booth edisika kwasem pacho but manifest nyum wo party ase. So what the people want, what the majority want, and no ana artist obi wo ha say me de be man because this is what I'm looking for money, which is show business. Yeah, mami fa win chat wo call Billboard 100 top chart enyum bebre wo no. O fast anyum no now we compare nyuma e oni ba na album so you will come to realize say enyum no de ya so ne so kra no and then hit it. Because to reach out to the majority you have to make the song easy for everybody to be able to sing along and what they find more intriguing.
Na me cry me ba because looking at it from a year e bia no person what you say enyum e betumi breaking into that global stage. But then me ankasa so metina se na medwen hu se me kofa Cardi B nyum.
Oh.
Is making billions of sales worldwide.
And what is she talking about?
You know, I could be an to me on radio.
What's I say? Lil Wayne bought lollipop on what is like a lollipop. What is he talking about? And so I sell it. Oh, it's no yeah restricted too much. Producer be Ghana how. Do you know what he does? And this should be something that someone I'm trying to move follow. Or no, call back to 80s. No, I heard top 100 Billboard songs. No, I started a sample everywhere. It would tell you now you feel so what you way that. It's a what to now so create something a bit so sensible. Any panic party or the bear na the end what they're moving on in life. Omo mu yansa for no. I take me pe Kofi Kenata no obeti obi nso ono nso pe enwum bia eno ne kikino no ono nso beti ekikime electricity ekikime on the mature no it's no say obia ne what they find sensible.
So that means in a nutshell no you don't also believe or share the ideology say there's some songs that are rubbish or some song that doesn't make sense.
Okay, there are songs rubbish say me entertainment me I'm not in the showbiz na me ni gina kwanchen you betimi atie nwum yes we rubbish but the moment I me ra medium me de me na be showbiz ni mu no there's nothing like rubbish.
Mama infa mo nko back kakra nsa na kodwo bebem wo be kaya sami we de esi wo nim o kai say abrantie bi de nwum bi ba mo show so e wo XYZ Saliman e ka say nwum we nyansa bi anim na abrantie no ka say obebo obi dua na what was the song about say okaya
Duabo.
So unsena Austin Wood they can say be say if it's something that is promoting violence bibia promote adia enye any sanya mana then the media can say that okay, this is a song that we cannot promote, maybe something that is speaking against tribe B, and I say Osumbi, and I be now is something that the media can say that no, as media, no, some of the core responsibilities, and they say you be informed, you be educated, na entertaining, and to be a day to abonti a sebio, egu obi sum fi, and I say let's say kona koku obi anyway, and say but so was Sally wrong in that context no?
Sally di ni gidie na kan asasem. What I say because ono ye Christoni. Na ni gidie mu no. Ono hu say duaboy ade a enya ade papa. Ba onim say traditionally duaboy ade a ye accept. Nti so ono obo nyum ne ma wo mo ni ni faith. Eye pa and that's what I said that time. Only align here. What me catch say the obo ni nyansa nyum. What I say nti na make sure say where do you stand? Would they describe say bibi nim nyansan? And that's the whole thing.
It.
Okay. Kojo?
Yeah.
Man, no me read that.
Yeah, sure. Everyone say a master. Universal set a music. And you was subset. A quick to be say, and your man a toss somewhere ma o drinning, and your man you did 2-4, and your man you did diasa, and your man you did do. And when you may be brave. On say, tron mumpa, yeah, animal to phone. If you are
writers and a casano,
yeah, if you are tron one. Na melody be aboano. It would to me you so gibberish. And yeah, at the end, to say Stoneboy Putun. And it sounds like West, but and yeah, West. It will be all the bay out to us and your rain fee. A melody no, and ultimately we na I didn't cry day. So we want to even maintain it as the original one. Tree no, I think say do baby I send you translate brofo tree mono, and also a bit of a problem because see a case senseless any wise here then nyansa me boa. Ena sense here I drink. Sense. You can't sense. I say I drink.
In the context in which you are using it.
Can't sense. Now.
I drink.
I drink.
Yeah.
And I can say wisdom. Nyansa. And you say you can say we be one. I say it senseless. Now I say I drink. And say there any tears here. My own drink. But ebe nyansa kasi nyansa ni mo eno so aba be ho at times you interchange two words no ma ene ye de want to Austin kra kasa no osite lady number pony ebe ka say nyansa be no because untimi nkan sa kire say
really
oh yeah say no yeah
no he didn't mean it in a bad way.
In a bad way, but
because baby I obeka say nyansa.
So the problem is with the use of nyansa. Nyansa na ye kan because so okasa de no e make meaning and I say adwini mu a metimi ate ase say etisa fi say moose bebre wo ho no ye wo mra nipa pese odwene ye wo mra nipa pese odinse hu na ni age a opese odinse hu satam no enya fe na mebo obra abra makoye business bia ma boma sika na ba beto ma account mu a ma tonam afrefre na fofo eho no nya obra o eho minya bibi se putu a metumi adia sabade what bo bon say bia ye niema etu panwoma odi betumi afiti into that mood no so girlfriend abesra wo fie na oni ne won pamu a enye ho na akobo amani amawi me fa ma bra bon to chacha biemu anase wo sa yeyi wo se na si oh yeah, John. And one na pony no, eba no. So sad time no, nyansa wo pony no.
The situation is situation.
What you say?
Because so sitting riding me by me.
O system is sparking us a tour. Hey.
Only me number one. Seven sparking a tour. How did it to me?
Oh, they better sing nyansa. Who be a mistake?
Yes.
Is that Austin can say, or be back say, but you were no more. Emma would drink profound music. And to say, ooh, tia, to say be kind. Who we are bo. Yeah, my paddy be kind. Because the things that they go through, I swear you don't have a clue.
Oh, that sounds be nice.
What's that tea? Air
Drink.
And ya what they are, Uti ya Uti Unas will be dear, sir. As a sound summer, wedding. At all. Oh, ain't any Pedriano, and you may manipa, and nipa ni de bia the nipa raho. Ya one ya a reho cradum, and ya yes and alcohol. Hey, Okoboy, and you may yet celebratory. No. So bonuma
ye na cry ye kosie funu ni wie na se ye babaka
exactly
cry ye retreat soloku
enti asese ni nyina for all the different kind of emotions na any moods na enipa edanadi no etanum bia wo purpose aye ema no yes ye was gibberish songs na you used to where it say sampanama putu sampana ni eno na gibberish but it is also music because what you are saying melodies ni wo mu a o pese wo ye bibia obetumi aye the edi aye it is say
no grant me sir wo me pacho se me fam bre mana ye hwe won say sa putu cry ye king utie chorus of the song na or say pray you go better or say bompaye na be yi na wonim say ba na ye Christo sumu nso a eya na ye bompaye a ye switch bibi ka say ye tongues eya na mpempi no tongues na utia unso bi bompaye no kan ye da back un see the person can say no na Stone Boy this share sa anyum no de boss sampa you know
it makes sense. Their society here no and or their nyum no what you say so people can relate
enti ye share all the moves na say bia Dennis Eka say ye push more profound music
yes
and you ma ye dwen
that's it and it's different
so ka say o ye monwum te say obra eno more be kind no more na ye mani pandwen or you right but obeka say senseless musical because me twitwa bi na ma metina na kepu kepana meji mani a ontimi me ka say senseless it is the use of the yansanim eno na ya na ma ye mistake no but enum de enum ye den either a vocal sound or instrument
da kwaku ye bo ase o say
o adi baba na o ya ngwo twitwa bi anza go tie kapu twitwa bi wa adwini nya
na say nipa say bomb nipa
na me just yes no msane
ya mo nsama nipa bra
tin
no that me say ye bon nsama nipa enka nipa bra bon sorry it once and someone there nipa na be no
bi say nyumfu nso ye bomb nipa
da bi ti de ye fun ma no wo wani da ho na wo pe obra tie ko tie wo bra na sabe so ma ye tipsy aye bon nsama nipa na me de gi mani a e me ka say me nyum na
ba krasi bank na be bobra ontunu fu so mo na ni na ho
oh so no nsa dabi yen ka say
aisa jagraja banku ekom de wansa obedi abon say de ndi aduane ekom bedi wansa obon say de na say nye de nu be say o ye tipsy anse wan hu say nyum nyansa na say nyansa ni
ye tipsy kire say ye de nsa e ka ni pa bra bo ho what ma say ye nsa ka ni pa bra bo ho enye say wanu matom ntintan o ba ye kire o say bibia wo ne bre ye wo mre a uhia enum bi enti se wo wa yi ase a wonko bo ani genyum what ma say wo wa yi ase a wo mu ani genyum e na opese wo gi wani a enye sa tab na be bo me obra si akop club ari ani na ani age na ho na bo obra baby obra woni mra e bia opese
mu se nkwasi anyum so wo ho de
oh yes
ndi o ka se
yes sorry so me
pacho se nkwasi afo owi ase mo enti ada ne mo nyum mo enti no anya ye challenge ye
dan o ka se nkwasi anyum ye de na ye betumi aka se ye nkwasi
mi ni nyum ya wangona ehimpa na nimu eni kire danga to kara no we jeze anyum no otu ya kwa ga to njira sia mnyejo to be
madam every corner bia bibi koso
debut
every corner bia what I say a business na e wo and I say comedy na e wo
abo nyum a obetumi I interpret it bibi koso no de abo but after one corner no dey na to aso
on can hear
how do you link the
and so ho
but unim ya hwade o
Miriam Masam
okay
Miriam Masam enti no say Dennis push say more saa anwom na de ma wo dwine na me ne ya adwene but now no it's almost like impossible because in a marketing era you will see
okay
are there customers pay
and the mom
and the
and them no ya adwen nti woje tu ze nkwase anwom ho ne mo ye bɔ mo pɛ
me ba ye de mo enu nti no
it's a gonna be before people
say ya bɔ enum bi say na say ye hwɛ na mo pɛ amanfo pɛ enum a be mo anije ana ho tanyum more untimi force the profound ones on them because ye what tiefo mu so mu tie and say we no mo pa
touch it enuma ye de efa adwene touch it by Kid
that be enuma no so ahotanya
now one of these
touch it
Kiddy shut up and bend over
and title touch it
no it has to do with more of love
fun. Yeah when it
but say Kiddy echo your friend say a party in the park performance annual.
Oh, say that song makes sense.
It makes sense. Yes. Touch it.
Oh, of course. No, and
I make you say, no, friend say, who say obi obi be tu kwanya, obe friend say go and touch it.
No,
obetu no for them.
No, you know what them won't touch it.
But you hear what? It is that time now. That time I will too bad. That time I will too bad for. That time I will too bad for.
Forget that angle.
All your brand e tu ni for. One can chance connect touch it. What you say? At that time no. Touch it doesn't make sense to a footwear now.
Exactly. Enti no say footwear nkra no. Won say bias a footwear say. Meba. No, oba no be ware. Meba. Oba no be ware. Oba trimpna. It is all man face say Abrabo is always about.
Obi enu a otu ne bafu a okotu bata wode aware na tunufo. Ko bo na fa na ebre fie.
Ani ebre. Ana ya ware na agu.
Bakojo tie.
Yeah.
Bakojo.
FM.
Minutes after 4. And then remember my quiet lady and Jimediano SCVD MCI yeah, my final words, but here for me, Kai will say. Dan Kwakuya Bua Jumediane Basso on the 1st of August. Tickets no eguso ewo Peace FM ha. Ube to me abahano ababeto tickets 500 CDs, 800 Ghana CD for VVIP, 500 for VIP. And I also will pay regular stand on your 200 at the phone book call on the 1st of August. Then I share. We have one great classic comedy. We see the whole Ghana. Now, we have one quite to me a comedy show. I suppose it's a good to say, those so poor. Hey! All right, Jacob, my final words, Mpajo. So you argument. Final.
Yeah. The channel say ni kwase ye kasa nyum bi make sense. The say say mo ambo nyansa nyom no. Bibia na ediska na ye. Enti so wo nyansa nyom no empromote ne ho. Ye wo marketing, wo market ade no na wo twi ade na. Cause ana Black Rasta Tiger say ana reggae ye promote reggae. The same money a Stonebwoy ni promoting nyom no. Do you invest the same in your enti so wo nyansa nyom a na wo nye ready say wo be promote afama mama ne wo sister. So when you're ready, so be a game no dia no promoting no tria DJs any presenters no market ade ni and one yen should to be there down because enum bia no anybody can make a sense out of it. Dem what can no.
All right, Kwajo.
O born no more ye de fa adwen a drew say ye my fans near count to musicians say omo nyomo de e fa adwen you see e bo ma baso so yetimi bokina tamone e bo ma baso ye were other musicians ye bo ma baso ele do yenji ani enso ngina mu no na draw so because nipa panidie
yes
obia person ogina ni e de be ma wadwene say odwen bia na du bia niam nkoyi obotom nye eti wo badwene deep basafo no omo mpesi tibia na omu no omo mpeni saa wo obi anya ya nko that level na they be a small fan no eti no also pese me satisfied to this type of emotion, you know, we should allow them. And no, it is music. You can create a gibberish music, but users know assign meaning and sense to it. It makes sense, perfect. And you know, let's allow everybody to flow. And most media, mainstream media now it's online. I'm for per content time money je dan kwaku ye bo ani ajagwaja bi fu me post and not 2 days time posted na 500,000 people want to release stress
obo bi fu nyansen
I'm for person I'm for person
senseless beef obi na
ajagwaja no obi asiro hwe no afura
we dey me support ajagwaja nka mu ma ajagwaja
just who's ajagwaja do for support
no obi na kanbanku obi akanibanku so akofa ye obi
na di obi banku na enye de
anya ya utachirema na etwa yi utachirema
obi akrasi ni amemu aka banku na obi atwi banku boni amehunu wo sa bo homra ni so wo ye
ajagwaja mesew
akodo pa wo hanu
yo ba so butati ndi ya na edua ni nyede wa
Sami
I think say the bottom line of Adia Dennis Kanye and said the media no ma yen so sane man so no yen pushi no ma sebi nyansa. The media is doing well enough. You are doing enough to support our musicians. And only Adia and Pese or Kato and yes bia okohu one interview bia na be binti no more me generalizing say the media should promote. We are promoting. We will keep on promoting till say artists no ebetimi anya adru ba bia eso mu ye de omudru ntino yesre na we de on to the boss kakra emfamaye.
All right, it's here for Ahana.
Yeah, consona me kai it's here for say.
Times the cow find
me count. Say we have suitor. Yeah, the royal suit. Shushe me cha kwa e TikTok no so. E di ne Sami Rasta. O de o call me TikTok page abi hu me number e wo ho. Na ye din sa so. Be bia wo bia suit bia o pe bia metimi anya bia ma wa hye. Me da se ya.
Okay, it's here for yes, yeah, that's say eja ene money ehwibo many Kojo King Sansuna JB the Mugu Sami Rasta and Adam Kwaku Yeboah and so be so yes think akra near di Jumedi Ibrahim.
Conscious vibes.
Kwajo si mani mfa nko twi school usi dangoku egbu abeso wase me sponsor
ube buhami etu ube buhami ohun yo mati
be kind to cause the things that they go through I swear you don't have the clue
And you are Mutie, Kwajo King, Pa, Naturally to Movie Kind, Oko, all the streaming platforms are Ubenya, Oko YouTube, Ubenya, Wayne, never mamma, Janeno.
You can never.
Aha, it's Mumi and Tia Muzameda Masanyanko Poya, Dumaya, whatever says she.
I try ever falling down. You can never walk 1 kilometer in my shoes. I swear 5 steps simple. I try ever falling down.